All right, Scott. So, why did you create Rider Justice?
So the reason I created Rider Justice is I've been handling motorcycle cases since 1998, my first case as a baby lawyer in my old law firm, and slowly got more and more involved in the riding community in Colorado. And I realized there was something missing, and there was no advocacy on behalf of all these great riding groups, clubs, organizations, nonprofits. No one was out there trying to make the roads safer for motorcycle riders. And that's when I started getting more involved in the legislature and trying to make roads safer for riders, getting phones out of people's hands, increasing the penalties for distracted driving, trying to increase the penalties when you hit, God forbid, a motorcycle rider. And that is the genesis of Rider Justice. And from there, it's grown into the motorcycle arm of my law firm, the O'Sullivan Law Firm.
So, that's a really big, sweeping statement. Make the roads safer. So, how much truly were you able to or continue to influence as, seemingly one attorney in a really big city, in a big state?
Yeah, the way we're able to make roads safer for motorcycle riders is first and foremost was the hands-free bill. It took us 7 years of working with the legislature on a bill that I wrote and co-wrote and also negotiated for all those years, fighting to have it happen in the state of Colorado. And it finally was enacted in January of 2025, this year. And so far to date, according to CDOT, that has probably saved about 60 lives on the road this year so far. And that's something we're proud of. And what I can say unequivocally is that I was the only personal injury attorney fighting for this law. The CTLA, the Colorado Lawyers Association, would not back me. Colorado Bar Association wasn't there to help. Not a single other personal injury lawyer, big billboard lawyers, none of them wanted it because they think it hurts their bottom line. What I care more about is the actual impact it has on families day to day.
That's super interesting. And just one more touch point on that is you say you wrote it. How did you do that? How did you decide the language?
So one of the things that I was lucky enough to be invited and be a part of this process, this legislative process, which by the way, I'm not a lobbyist. This is not what I do. It was a volunteer thing. It's something that I was passionate about. It's not something that I get paid for. It was there when I was initially involved in helping negotiate the bill in actually looking at other model draft legislation that's been used around the country. So we're not reinventing the wheel, but what we are doing is trying to tailor it to Colorado rather than just a one bill, stamps all and cookie cutter thing. So what I was able to do is negotiate in through there, including my son actually had the opportunity while he was in high school to help write some revisions as well, which is just an amazing experience for him. But in general, what we're trying to do is custom tailor it to Colorado's needs and risks.
Tell me about some of the other things that Rider Justice does in the community.
Some of the things that I'm most proud of that Rider Justice does in the community is first and foremost the accident scene management classes that we do, which is hands-on, real-world first aid for motorcycle riders. We work with a national organization that trains local paramedics, nurses, doctors to teach this class in Colorado. And there's also an advanced level class for extreme situations. But what I'm, so proud of, and I just got chills thinking about it again right now, is that our class has helped save lives. Real world examples of people who have taken our class, have saved their friends' lives by doing tourniquets, by doing other things in emergency situations. As you know, riders love to ride in the middle of nowhere because that's where it's best, and saving their friends' lives through that. Some of the other things that we do are big events like the Children's Toy Run, which we're super proud of, and we partner here with Mile High Harley, and we thank them for organizing it and running every year. We participate in that. There's other events like the Four Corners Motorcycle Rally that we're a main partner of and help with their charity and their organizations in that region that we just love. Some of the other things legislatively that I've done is help increase the penalties against distracted driving. And what that means is it used to be if you turn left in front of a motorcycle rider and you critically maim them or kill them, you just got a few point violation, maybe 4 points, 6 points. Now, because of the legislation that I helped push a few years ago, it's a year mandatory lose your license at a minimum, and then there's potential jail time. And I'm working hard for this next coming year to do that as well. Some of the other stuff that we love to do is stuff in the overlanding community, in the motorcycle world, the ADV. We just love all of that in Rider Justice and building all of these communities to enjoy the riding, enjoy the outdoors, but also take care of each other and, take care of, Colorado in general.